Department. Welcome, Matt.
Hey, morning, David. Morning, Charlie.
All right. Mr. Nuck, are we expecting anyone else to join us here on the applicant owner side, or are you ready to
Uh,
proceed now?
nope, it's just me.
Okay, great. I need to read through the hearing script that will just cover the procedure for the hearing, and then we'll get started. So this is the November 27th, 2024 session of the zoning hearing examiner docket. My name is David Sturkey. I'm the zoning hearing examiner for the city. Case before us today is case number ZH20240138. The purpose of this hearing is to allow applicants and any other parties to testify and to offer and refute evidence and testimony. This hearing will follow the rules found in the zoning code and the supplemental rules of the zoning hearing examiner. All testimony and evidence that an applicant or any other party wishes to offer must be presented at this hearing. The hearing will proceed as follows. The applicant, the applicant's attorney, or the applicant's agent will first present the applicant's case. If anyone from the public does join during the hearing, they'll have an opportunity to speak after the applicant. And I'll hear from the planning department if they would like to offer anything in addition to their staff report. In the event that any party testifies or offers evidence in opposition to the application, the applicant will have an opportunity to respond. And then finally make any closing statements. After all presentations have been made, I will close the hearing. Decisions may be expected within 2 weeks. I may limit or exclude any testimony that I deem irrelevant or outside the scope of the application being considered. I may interrupt any speaker to ask questions or make comments. All right, last thing I need to do here is just swear in all of our witnesses. So if you intend on providing testimony here today, if you could raise your right hand now and answer out loud. Do you swear or do you solemnly swear that the testimony you shall give will be the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Yes.
Great. All right. Mr. Nuck, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
You ready to tell me about the application? All right, great. Floor is yours.
Yeah, so it's so currently we are starting construction on a tear down rebuild in on Stettinius Avenue in Hyde Park. It's currently it's abiding by the zoning setbacks and everything like that. And my application is to be able to put a covered deck on the back of the house. There's empty lots in the back that are super overgrown. They're owned by a trust, so it's not like it backs up to anybody's house or anything like that. And yeah, just kind of I know that the setback for the single family six zoning requirements are 35 feet, and we're applying for is to be able to put a 14-foot deck on the back, so then that would reduce it to 21 feet, I believe. And just from people that I've talked to, including Matt, they said that I was able to apply for this because there's other houses on the street that are their rear setbacks are smaller than that 35 feet. So I will be able to enjoy the same kind of requirements that they have.
Okay, what's the current setback of, did you say there's an existing deck that you're tearing down
So there was a house
or
there
no?
that totally tore down. So there's currently I don't know what the existing or what the previous setback was for the house that I tore down. It looked like there was may or may not have been with the previous owner in addition to that. So I don't know if that adheres to the 35-foot setback, but currently the plans that I have approved through the building department says that we have a 35-foot rear setback. And that's
Gotcha.
without
Okay,
this 14-foot deck that we want to put on.
got it. Okay. All right, that makes sense. Um, Anything else you want to tell me at this time?
Plan to kind of there's a couple of houses that have been built across the street. Two of them back in 2018, and then one that's currently being built. I've kind of paid attention to the style of house that they have put on that street. I really care about designing and building a house that fits the neighborhood, and it's not just an eyesore to the neighbors and whatnot. And this covered back deck is going to be very similar to what has already been built on that street and within the neighborhood. Kind of going more with, it's not like American modern farmhouse, but it's kind of like American contemporary, just kind of lap siding and, nice windows, and it's not going to be anything that's going to stick out that from what's already been built within the neighborhood.
Okay, great. Appreciate your testimony. Let's see if the planning department wants to add anything.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, I'll just quickly summarize our staff report. As the applicant noted, the required rear setback is 35 feet. The home that was just approved is proposed to comply with that. It's new construction. They're requesting a deck that goes 14 feet into that rear setback, so they would need a variance in order to allow a rear setback of now 21 feet. Turn your attention to the staff report, page 5. I outlined the setbacks of the current house on the lot, as well as the 3 homes immediately to the north of this property. All of the properties to the north are less than 35 feet. Also, the lot is smaller than would be required in this zoning district. The lot's only about 5,000 square feet. The SF6 district is intended for lots that are at least 6,000 square feet. So it makes sense that some of these existing homes may not comply with the setback requirements because the lots are smaller than that district is really intended for. And I'll add, one of the criteria for a variance is that what you are requesting is a substantial property right enjoyed by others in the immediate vicinity. And the setbacks of the 3 properties to the north are 15 feet, 24 feet, 23 feet. And the setback of the house that was there is 21 feet. So the requested setback of 21 feet is a substantial property right enjoyed by others in the immediate vicinity. For that reason, staff recommends approval.
Okay, thanks, Mr. Lescheid. All right, Mr. Nuck, anything you'd like to say in closing or otherwise before we adjourn?
Nope, I think everything's been covered.
Okay, great. Yeah, I've had a chance to review the application materials and the staff report, and based on that and the testimony that I've heard here today, I am going to approve the application. I need to formalize that approval in a written decision. I mentioned at the beginning that typically takes about 2 weeks. As soon as I finish that, I'll put it into a PDF and I'll email it to you. So you'll get it just moments after it's complete. And once you and Matt have that decision, you'll be able to take the next steps.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
All right, no problem. Good luck with the project. Have a good day. We're adjourned.
All right, thanks.
Thanks.